Good evening and welcome to the draw for the first round of the Fantasy Draft FA Cup. Joining me for tonight's draw is Mr. Aaron Law, current league leader and favourite for the double this season. Aaron?
I've never put myself as favourite, Matt. I think the Cup in particular is anyone's game, and we saw that last season with a shock winner in the end, Stephen Townsend.
Yes, Ratboy Townsend currently sitting bottom of the league this season. Many would have predicted it and it's coming true, and just showed you that by throwing away any chances he's got of this season, he managed to secure himself a cup win last season. So potentially someone could do something similar this year. Who knows?
Yeah. The Cup's up for grabs by anyone in the league or any of the four ghosts.
You may now be wondering at this point, what on earth is this green contraption in front of us? Today, the draw will be conducted by a simple matter of cards. If you'd like to now look at your potential number in the draw. So we have, of course, the currently leader, Mr. Aaron Law, will be the king. Lewis 2, Baz 3, Johnson 4, etc. going down to the 4 wild card ghost teams. The Ace of Spades will be the Olsager Ghost. Ace of Clubs will be the London Ghost. Ace of Diamonds will be the Bangor Ghost. And the Ace of Hearts will be the Rugby Ghost. We have selection of the cards, all in the spades, apart from the aces. 16 cards in play, which will now be shuffled and cut by Mr. Aaron Law.
I'll be using what is a familiar card to Peter Stanley, of course.
A red one. Thank you, Aaron. Today, joining the home teams will be Mr. Law, and the away teams will be myself. We'll now place the cards out and the individual areas. There's 8 individual areas to represent the 8 ties. 1 to be home and 1 away. We'll now place out the cards. We're starting at match number 1, match number 2, etc. following the board round. Okay. We are now ready to conduct the first round draw. Mr. Law, the first home team, please.
Okay, our first home team of the 2016-17 season is number 3.
That's Stephen Chuffnut Barrett. We'll play number 4, Matt Johnson. For fuck's sake.
Any comments things you've come out the hat there?
Well, a bit disappointed, to be honest. He's obviously one of the current league champion and favourite for the competition again. Didn't really perform in the cup final last year, but he'd be smarting to have lost that game. So he'd be wanting to come back, and could be a potential first round exit. But hey, every cloud, the plate's looking strong this year, so might go for that one. Next one, please, Aaron.
Second home team. It's number 7.
It's Callum. What's his last name? Ryan. We'll play number 6, Le Petit Jean.
Oui.
Not a bad draw for Callum and Le Petit Jean there. Mid-table clash.
Our third home team.
The Ace of Spades. That's the Olsager Ghost. A team picked by myself and my esteemed partner, Sutney Wadair. The Olsager Ghost will play Lewis Jones, the Jew himself. Playing the Olsager Ghost. It's a 50-50 game, could go either way.
Definitely could.
With the likes of my reserves, like, I don't even know what I'm mentioning, like Mkhitaryan and Batshuayi.
Those first 2 picks.
Next.
Next home team. It's the Ace of Diamonds.
That is the Bangor Ghost, the team selected by Callum and Stevie T.
This season's bottom team against last season's bottom team. Combined to make a
The
ghost.
Bangor Ghost will play. Oh, the Rugby Ghost. It's a battle of the ghosts. Rugby versus Bangor. Who will come out on top? England versus Wales. Let's see what happens.
Our next home team. It's the
Queen. The Queen, of course, is Stephen Townsend, currently sitting bottom of the league. Last year's champion.
This is the draw everyone wants.
Towns will be playing the London Ghost, a team comprised of players from Mitch and Le Petit Jean.
Our next home team. Number 10.
Number 10 is Reuben Pig. And Reuben Pig will be playing the King, Mr. Aaron Law. Reuben versus Aaron in the first round. Aaron, you said to me before the draw started off air that the one person you didn't want to draw would be Reuben because he has the advantage on your head, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, no doubt at all, he'll pick up Rudy Gusted and he'll beat me by 2 points. Every time. Every time.
Even though Gusted not being in the Premier League, does that make any difference?
He'll find a way.
There you go. The next draw, please.
Next home team. It's number 8.
Number 8 is Pete Stanley, recently moved to rugby from a stint in Birmingham. Will play number 5, Mitch. Was that the final of the ball? No, it wasn't the ball bag, was it?
He was in the ball bag, but Pete managed to take it. He won himself the plate, didn't he?
It's completely irrelevant information.
Last season's plate winner against last season's ball bag winner.
Let's see where the last draw is, just to confirm it.
The home team is number 9.
And that is Painey. And Painey will play the Jack, which is, of course, Woody Woodpecker. Painey versus Woods. So just to recap the draw, we've got for you Lewis. No, we haven't. We've got Baz versus Johnson. Callum versus Le Petit Jean. The Osager Ghost against Lewis. The Bangor Ghost against the Rugby Ghost. Of course, Wales versus England. We've got Towns versus the London Ghost. Reuben versus Aaron, probably the pick of the round, to be fair. Pete versus Mitch. Painey versus Woods, and that's the lot. I want to just come back to this draw over here. Stephen Townsend, again, in winning the Cup last year, I believe that he played Ghost twice on his route to the final.
He did.
And it must be written in the stars that he may retain his trophy because he's yet again pulled out one of the potentially easiest ties you could get. So, I mean, other ties that stand out, of course, is Reuben against Aaron and Johnson against Baz. You know, the top 4 in the league, I believe, last season, all facing off in the first round of the Cup. So we've got some really mouth-watering games going on, and even the Battle of the Ghost over here, Wales versus England, that's sure going to draw a big audience. And there's a real good chance for some shock teams to get through and really do well in this competition.
Well, guaranteed Ghosts, of course, into the next round.
Of course, there's always that possibility, and potentially a good chance for the London Ghost to progress as well, playing Stevie T, who can't seem to buy a win at the moment. But that concludes the draw for the first round of the Cup, and we've been your host. Good night from me.
And good night from me.